we work in a career where we depend on somebody else.
Right.
Police officers have partners. Firefighters, you will never go into a building by yourself. SEALs and special operations, we don't do one-room clearances.
Right.
Yet when we're struggling mentally, we try and fix it on our own, which often cycles down. So I went and found the chaplain and said, "Hey, I'm I'm hurting. I'm struggling." I said, "Tomorrow they're going to take my trident. My world is over. It's the end." And man, he changed my mindset. He said, "Hey, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow." He said, "But no matter what in this life, we have the end moments, and out of every the end moment, there becomes a new beginning." And he said, "You shape that new beginning." He said, "They may take your trident tomorrow, or they may not." He said, "No matter what, it's a new beginning." He said, "No matter what, you have got to figure out what that path is. And it's up to you to how you're going to do that." And he was right. And the next day they didn't take my trident. And I'd love to say that immediately it kind of flipped this switch, but it actually took several months. They ended up sending me to U.S. Army Ranger School as part of my punishment. And it was there at Ranger School that I finally started to grow up and peel that onion back and go, "Hey, bro, guess what? Everything that happened to you, it was you. Yeah. It was all your decision making. It was being selfish. It wasn't setting the example. It wasn't creating structure and discipline in your life. It wasn't being positive. It was self-medicating and hiding from your problems instead of addressing them." And it was at Ranger School that I finally grew up, and that became the base of everything that I teach on now. Everything grew out of that, to be a better leader, to be a better warrior. And later, those same principles now apply. But that's the hardest journey I've ever walked. And because there are a lot of people that are like, "Oh man, when you got wounded, holy smokes, shot in the face and 40 surgeries." And it wasn't, I'll be honest. That journey from that chair with a gun in my mouth to 2.5 years later, building back my credibility and the respect of my teammates. Because to this day, there's still, I'm sure, some SEALs out there that they don't know me. They only know the guy that, Rambo Red was my nickname. Yep. Rambo Red went down in the valley, like an asshole, risked his guys' lives. And they're like, fuck that guy. And that's fine. In this life, you're always going to have haters, people that don't know you. They don't really know your backstory, and they never took the time to learn it. But the guys who I got to be around and who finally saw, this guy's changed. And I hear it a lot now. I run into guys that I haven't seen in years, and they're like, "You're not the same guy I knew when you were younger." And I'm like, "I am not, man." But that's why we have to embrace this discomfort. That's why you got to get out of this victim mindset, because you'll never grow if all you ever do is sit there and you're a victim and blame everybody else.
And that opportunity just comes crashing in with that crisis. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jon, Bam Bam the dog. First, on behalf of both of us and everybody from the Real Ones team, I just want to sincerely thank you guys for tuning in. The folks that I bring on the show, they're family to me, and being able to tell their stories and bringing you into their world is something I'm just super proud of, and again, grateful that you guys tune in. We've decided we want to take things just a step further. It's a Patreon community, and basically what that means is if you become part of this community, look, I already bored Bam Bam. If you want to become a part of this community, you're going to be able to hear episodes early and all that, ad-free and all that good stuff. But there's all this behind-the-scenes footage, all this stuff that we've shot that really brings you into the folks